This right here is Antlion's $140 wireless mod mic. Is it worth that expensive price point? I'll dive into that. But before I do so, let's do a quick unboxing of this mic. When you open the box, you're going to first be greeted by a traveling pouch, which conveniently stores all the necessary components. On the left is the mic itself, and on the right is the micro USB charging cable, the USB extension cable, and the USB receiver for the mic itself, and all the magnetic clasps that you need to attach the mod mic to your headphones or VR headset. I do want to quickly mention Antlion did send this out for review, but keep in mind it's not going to affect my review in any shape, way, or form, and I'm going to keep it real with y'all. Is this worth y'all's hard-earned money? Before I dive into why, spoiler alert, it is, hit the like button, subscribe button down below, click the little notification bell, and let's dive right into it. Firstly, let's talk about what the ModMic Wireless can connect to. It can connect to Windows computers as well as PC VR headsets. Along with that, it can connect with Mac and Linux-based computers, and lastly, it can connect with PlayStation 4 plus the 5, which is really exciting. Let's talk about the battery life on this device. They advertise it to have a 12 plus hours of battery, and in my experience, I can definitely attest to that. I have used this for 2 to 3 plus days of 2 to 6-ish hour long gaming sessions, talking constantly in Discord, and frankly speaking, it works like a charm. So the battery life is surprisingly good. The connection that the ModMic Wireless uses is a USB receiver. It's using aptX low latency connection, which is 5 times faster than Bluetooth. Not only is it faster, it sounds significantly better than any Bluetooth device I have used on Windows computers. It has a huge leg up over the competition. So stick around for demos.
Stick around.
Because you're going to be impressed with the way that the ModMic Wireless sounds. The way you connect the ModMic Wireless to your headphones or VR headsets is quite simple. It's through the power of magnets.
Yeah, magnets! Oh!
Yep, neodymium magnets is what you use to attach the wireless mic to your headphones, and it is shockingly strong. As you can see, I'm quite literally holding this headphones through the ModMic Wireless. I am genuinely impressed. Now, of course, since they are magnetic, it is a little wiggly. That's quite literally the only nitpick you're going to hear from me about the mic. It is so good. The way you add the magnetic clasp to your headphones is with the adhesive that is provided by Antlion. Let's now talk about how you control the mod mic itself. This button controls everything. You hold it for 2 seconds to turn on the device or turn it off. You hold it for 5 seconds in order to sync this with the USB receiver. You then press the button once in order to mute the mod mic. Speaking of muting it, it pops up a red light when it's muted, and there is a yellow light which shows the battery charge on the device. It'll start pulsing yellow when it's close to dying, and when you charge it, you will then see a solid yellow color when the mic is completed charging. Let's now talk about how you connect the ModMic Wireless to your PC. Plug the USB receiver in your line of sight. Now, for example, my desktop is quite literally right next to where I am gaming. So for me, I just turn on the button, synchronize the two devices, and it's quite literally plug and play. All I need to do is just check that this is my default microphone and I'm ready to rock and roll. Now, if your PC is not as close to you when you're gaming, go ahead and use the extension USB cable that is provided by Antlion. Get the USB receiver as close to you as possible, and that'll enable you to have the best audio quality from the microphone itself. Let's now get into the mic comparisons between the XLR mic and the wireless mic's 2 different settings, the omnidirectional as well as the cardioid patterns. Please note that the XLR mic does have a little bit of post-processing through OBS, while the Antlion will be completely raw through OBS. Let's begin. Mic check. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Mic check. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Mic check. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Which mic sounded best to you? Was it the XLR mic or was it the Antlion mic in either its cardioid or omnidirectional patterns? I'm curious to see what y'all thought in the comments below. Now, in the meantime, let's see actually how my friends reacted in Discord. Did they think that the wireless mic sounded better or the XLR mic? The results will surprise you. I just want to get a good feel. How do I sound to you guys?
Absolutely perfect.
All right. Okay, cool. Does this sound special or anything like that?
No.
Just the same.
Very clear.
Sounds normal.
All right.
Sounds
cool.
very clear.
All right. Very cool. What if I switch this knob? How do I sound now? Do I sound the same?
You sound really close.
I sound closer now? Is that the difference?
Yeah. A little louder.
Okay. So I'm going to go back to that mode, which is the omnidirectional. And now I'm going to do one little thing, and that is, give me 1 second. How do I sound now?
Like you're on the
Far
other
away.
side of the room.
I sound like I'm on the other side of the. How about now?
like you're next to your mic.
Okay. And does it sound any different from the previous mic?
I honestly can't tell.
Yes.
But
I'd
how
say it
much?
sounds a little different.
Like-
It sounds like, I don't know. I can't tell what it is. If it's like just like muddier, but like I don't know if
Yes.
it's like necessarily bad.
Uh-huh.
It's just muddier.
Muddier.
But it's like more muffled. But I don't know if
More
it's like,
muffled.
like a bad muffled or not.
Okay,
Yeah,
hold
it feels
on.
like someone put an
I-
audio effect on you.
So the first mic was my wireless mic, and this is my XLR mic. Did you guys really tell a difference between the two?
I honestly could not tell the
I
difference. I
couldn't.
think.
I'd say that I like the first one. I like what you sound like at the very beginning. Right now, you sound more quiet.
Interesting. I went ahead and jumped into a Valorant game and asked a random what he thought of my mics. And here's what his reaction was. Memphisto, I have a question for you. How does my mic sound? Seriously.
It sounds pretty good.
Okay, okay.
I hear you loud and clear.
Nice, nice. How does my audio sound now, out of curiosity?
It sounds good.
Does it sound the same as before?
Yeah.
Look, the proof is in the pudding. That experience wasn't the only one where people were telling me my mic sounded great. I went ahead and asked a ton of different people when I was playing pubs in Valorant. Everyone honestly thought my mic sounded great, and I'm really happy to hear that, especially with the convenience and the form factor of this mic. I couldn't ask for anything else. Now that I've given you an idea of what this mic sounds like, the question remains, who is this mic for? Look, it's for anyone who wants convenience. You're someone who might be an audiophile who has several pairs of headphones, who's also a gamer but doesn't like having a mic always in their face. This experience in game can get really annoying real fast when you're trying to focus on the screen and you have this big old bulging mic in front of you. Can kind of get in the way and distracting in game. And so for those people, the ModMic makes a ton of sense. And for PlayStation users, a lot of the mic setups aren't exactly that great. And frankly speaking, this is leagues ahead of all the other technologies out there. So for PlayStation gamers who want clear comms, maybe they're really sweaty, again, it makes a lot of sense to buy this. Another audience would be the VR world, where you're either hanging out in Discords playing games with other buds, or maybe you are someone who really likes hanging out in VR chat and wants a better mic. Lastly, anyone who is on a lot of Zoom calls, a lot of meetings, and needs the ability to clearly communicate with people, but doesn't like this whole annoying setup of having a mic, whether it be an XLR setup or a USB setup, just something bulky and in the way, then again, the ModMic Wireless really does make a lot of sense. So at the price point, the sound quality is phenomenal. The convenience is just so good. And if I had to do it again, I would have frankly bought this myself. I really think that this product is awesome. And outside of the one nitpick I mentioned earlier about it being wiggly, it's definitely well worth the money. So if you can get this for retail or even when it's on sale, go ahead and buy this. You will not be disappointed. I don't think any review can really do it justice until you get it in your own hands. This is Mango Talks Tech. Click on this video to continue hearing my thoughts on tech, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.